Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Lex with Lex Plans and Plants, and we are back with another weekly plan with me. So this week I have picked out this flower set. I was trying to figure out what the name of this flower was. I cannot remember. Oh, I want to say like it's a snapdragon maybe. I can't remember. But anyways, I picked out this flower set because it's very pastel-y. It reminded me of Easter, and Easter is next Sunday. So to go along with that, I have some dots. Oh, this dot doesn't belong here. I have dots in, this is I guess like pink and yellow and blue. Does this dot not belong on this sheet either? Yeah, don't know where this dot goes. Okay. And then I have pink and blue washi tape, pink and blue pens, and I am going to be using them both to make the events for the week in my Hobonichi cousin, and then I'm only going to be using probably the blue in here, but I might use the pink for like some setup stuff. But the blue will be on my pen tab for my weeks, and the pink will be on the pen tab for the cousin. So I'm going to set this aside for now, and I'm going to get to this. However, first, nope, that's not it. What am I doing? I was trying to put that sticker here, but it just like fell on this like animal dude. There we go. Okay. And I want this over here. There we go. I've been putting extra stickers from my plans and stuff on there, so that is where that guy will live from now on. So first off, put this to the side. I want to take some washi and I think I'm going to do like a little outline. I think I'm going to put pink down the side and blue through the top and bottom. If I can get it to stick into line, that would be great. Okay, cut this off. And then I don't really care that it kind of goes into the boxes because I haven't really been using the boxes that much anyways. So not a big deal. And then on this side, I try to align it as well. Not straight. There we go. Okay. And then I think I said I'm going to put blue along the bottom. One of my gel nails came off, so it's just my regular nail. and it's not super thick like the gel is, so I'm actually able to peel up my washi tape by myself, which I haven't been able to do easily in a while. Because I left my crafting words crafting tweezers at work somewhere, I think, when we did collages with like the women's group in my office. So have not found them yet. I also completely forgot to ask for them the other day, so there's that. Maybe I'll put this here. Nope. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's not, I should have gone all the way to the edge, but it's okay. It's not gonna like completely bother me. It might bother some of you, but apologies. All right, so I'm gonna use blue. Wait. Do I want to use these? Nah, not this week. I think I can take these out. Honestly, and these. I think I can take this all out. None of those are what I want, so. What am I doing? Weekly. That's what I'm doing. Here we go. Split that up so it's not pulling my pages. Blue for work. 10 to 10:30. And then I have a 10:30 to 11:30, but it's double booked with a 11:30 to noon. No, it's not. It's double booked with an 11 to 11:30. Yeah. Okay, and then 12 to 1. I'm also double booked. But one of them's tentative, one of them's not. And then I have a 1:30. Okay. What day is it? Tuesday? I have a 9:30. I have an 11. $12:30. And then a 1:45. Wednesday, 8:30. And then a 3. Thursday, I have a noon. And then a 1 to 1:45. Friday, This is more of a reminder than a event, but it's on the calendar, so it's going in there. And what was that? 8, now I have a 10. Okay. Actually, I still need this because I still need to fill them out. I will fast forward this part of me filling them all out. That is all of my work meetings filled out. Now I need to fill out my personal meetings. And you're gonna hear me clicking in the background because I'm trying to pull up my personal calendar. I actually am going to look something up real quick because I don't remember when my Pilates are this week. So I need to look that up and then I'll be right back. Okay, so back to the planning. Monday, no personal stuff right now. Tuesday, I have 6 a.m. Pilates. So I guess actually Friday, I'm not going to be in those meetings. I'm just gonna block off 6 to noon because I genuinely don't know how long this is gonna take. My church is doing like a pilgrimage to a shrine, so I'm just gonna put church hike. Let's see. Pilates, and then Bible study. Wednesday, I don't have anything. Thursday, 6:30, we have counseling. And then Saturday, we land in Ohio at like 4, which means I think our flight's at like 11. And then after that, we're hanging out with my fiance's parents. So that'll just go there. And then Sunday's Easter. This one's Holy Thursday. Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter. Okay, think. Nope, I need to. Okay, so in terms of work hours, I'm gonna try to work 4 9s and then like 4 hours here. So for this one, I'm gonna block off 1 to 5 for work. And then for these tomorrow, I'm gonna I have chores to do in the evening. I also want to go to the gym. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna do 8 to 5. Same thing Tuesday. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do 8 to 5 the whole week. For work hours. Which means this is groceries down here. And chores. So tomorrow, I need to go to the gym in the morning for squats. And then Wednesday, I might try to fit in the gym here, so I'm just gonna like tentatively put that here. Gonna put a question mark there. Same thing with here on Thursday. Okay, so there. Those are my options for the gym. I'm definitely going tomorrow morning. I have to go. Can't miss it. If I don't go tomorrow afternoon to do bench and push press, then I have to go on Wednesday here for that. And then that makes Thursday to be my deadlift and back day. Which then I can hike on Friday and have these 2 days free. So yeah, that's my tentative plan for now. Which means I need to transfer that into here. How did I break this up last week? Okay, I left this open. This was my health stuff over here. All right. And then I'm just writing work 9 hours with a little check bubble. And then work 4. For Friday. And then you're gonna hear me clicking again. Okay. I'm just trying to look up my flight off to the side here. Why can't I? Okay. For the flight, that's when it is. And then that's when we land. And Sunday's Easter. Okay, now how do I want to do this? I liked this setup. So back to my washi tapes. And then I'll put the pink one in the middle, split it up color-wise. This row. And now blue on the bottom one, which is this row. Okay, now of the daily habits. peeling up my washi. Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So I have my Bible readings, workout, like actual reading for book, or for my book club. And then, what else do I put over here? Oh yeah, planners. I think that's it. That's all I need for that. Oh, down here, mood. Little faces and the outline. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There we go. And then in the middle, I do the same thing, but with sleep hours. Nice. Now, it is kind of hard to read this because I used such a dark color on last week's, but I also need my, nope, personal is pink. I need my Pilates in here. I also need my gym question mark. And then this one is the shrine hike. At 6 a.m. I think that's it for what I need to transfer. Nope, I have one more work thing. Our yearly reviews are due Friday. And then Thursday, I have counseling at 6:30. And then Bible studies on Tuesday. I think that's it for that. Okay. Let's see. I think I want to put down. Okay, actually, yeah, I don't know. This is so hard. I'm debating on only using dots in here, but the yellow dots wouldn't make sense without yellow flowers. And some of the flowers are small enough I could stick them in here. So, I think I am going to put some dots down here. What did I do down there? Oh, collaged. Okay, nice. I'm going to do very similar to what I did last week in terms of sticking the dots around first. Need some blue ones too. I'll put the pattern dots in last. So I can fill in any like seemingly empty spaces with them. They are smaller than these washi dots here. There we go. Flatten that boy out. I had some bigger circles, but they were pink, purple, and blue, and I didn't think purple... I used a lot of purple last week, clearly, so I didn't really feel like putting an absorbent amount of purple this week as well. I'm just going to set this off to the side and start filling in with the big stickers on here. And I'm just grabbing, honestly, just grabbing like any sticker that's bigger than one flower, pretty much, basically, and putting it somewhere on this page. I am going to leave this column open because even though I said I don't use it, I have a feeling that this week I'm going to be using that at least a little bit. Now, for this thing, I am just going to pick out a couple of these to fill in some of the areas a little bit before I finish putting stuff in here. I'm debating on grabbing another sticker set as well, pretty much just because, but also I feel like I didn't take into account how many stickers I actually would be using in this little planner, the Hobonichi Weeks, over my larger one, the cousin here, so. And I haven't put any circles in this one as well. Okay, that's a good point by me. Okay, this one, I kind of want to stick in here. I think I ended up putting more stickers in my cousin, or sorry, in my weeks than I did on my cousin. No, probably not. It just feels like I did. Set this aside again. Now, time to go, roll this back up. Time to go a little crazy with the stickers. I am actually just going to cut this off right here. So this is what I'll use. I'll wrap this back up to the side. And for this one, I'm going to cut right here. And I'm not going to use all of these, but I'm going to use some. And the rest I can just stick in a pocket on the cover until I need it. So, time to just go crazy and stick these anywhere. I'm pretty much just sticking them in any empty space that I see except for Easter, because I'm not sure what the plans are that day yet. My mom is planning like a brunch thing, I think. So I'm just going to leave that one open for her stuff. Nope, my guy is all kinds of folded. And I have these little pattern ones, which some of them I do want to put in here, actually, now that I think about it. Especially these little circle ones. They're very cute and very small, so they fit the vibes. And then this purple one, where did I put the last one? There. It'll go down here. Okay. That's it for this one, I think. Who knows at this point. Now it's time to put some circles in here. Now that I've said circles so many times, a song just keeps popping up into my head called Circle With Me by Spirit Box. So every time I'm like, oh, put a circle here, I just hear her like yell, "Circle with me," and from the song. Which happens a lot. I feel like every time I say any word that is just in a song, any song, it gets stuck in my brain. Sweet. Finished that piece. Now on to here. No. This is why I need my craft tweezers. I think I'm just going to use the row down the side here, and then that'll be it. Because it's a pretty minimal, I say that as I'm like covering everything with stickers, but like, it's not like this. It's kind of like a muted design, so I don't think I need every sticker in the universe on this page, nor do I want every sticker in the universe on this page. So I am just going to finish off this row right here. As such. I'm just kidding. I need some more pizzazz down here at the bottom. So we are grabbing some of the decorated ones. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it. I think that's just how it's going to be. And then this piece, I am just going to stick in here so I can grab that out when I want to. This is a bookmark. I think, no, not I think, I know. This is the end of my weekly plan with me. So here is the final look that's not on camera. The final look of my Hobonichi cousin. I don't know how long it's been off camera. I'm so sorry. And then here's the last bit in my Hobonichi weeks. I understand that this part is hard to read just because I used a darker color last week, so it had a lot of bleed through, which is why in previous weeks I had been using lighter colors because they don't bleed through as much onto the next page. So this one did a lot though, because you can't read half of this. Anyways, Here's my Hobonichi Weeks layout, Hobonichi Cousin layout, and thank you for sticking with me to the end of this very sporadic plan with me, because out of a lot of things to look up off to the side this week, I was not prepared. I did not have all my tabs open, but again, thank you for watching to the end if you're here, and please like and subscribe if you like planner content such as this. I will see you all in next week's video. Bye!